today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 17.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Love now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. A 2nd down throw for Love. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Love. Over the middle to Beckham. And they'll work this down inside the 30. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Play action this time with Love. He's got this complete to Robinson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Again, it's Love. Touchdown! Darius Slayton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
I'm going to give him another shot.
All right. I think the ratio's pretty good. He'll try and eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Lance. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. Oh, boy, Christian McCaffrey shaken up, so hold everything here as they're going to take a look at it. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. First carry now for the LSU alum, Ty Davis-Price. And a good job of just fighting through 1 tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. Here's Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Dancing to his left. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Lance. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Kayvon Thibodeau. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught by Coleman. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. And that is no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. The numbers a week ago for Johnson. 5 catches, 76 yards.
And he was able to pull that last pass in, but he's going to face a tall order here because he's going up against the number 2 unit in the NFL against the pass.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. On second down, here's Barkley. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Love looking to throw it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Working out of the gun. Love. Johnson with a completion over the middle. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. Love. Being chased out left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley from 4 yards out. And the Giants are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. McLaughlin for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's capped off by a receiving touchdown from Saquon Barkley. This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Lance now to throw. Completes it to Samuel. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Lance finding Debo there for the Niner first. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Down at the 35. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Throwing now is Lance. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Steps away to his left. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now a play fake. Lance. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. This is a 26-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. A first down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Love. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. On third down, Love. It's caught by OBJ. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. On first down, Lance. He's got Bellinger. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Lance to throw it. And that nearly intercepted. With a free safety roaming into position, almost had it, but it's 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Lance. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
This is caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Here we go with McCaffrey. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Niners' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So that drive 7 plays in length. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
To throw now. Here's Love. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 17-14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
On 2nd and 12, Lance, throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. The Niners on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey, and he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength and will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Play fake. Here's Love. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
looking to throw again on second down. Lance able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. On first down, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and the Giants have it. It's picked up, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball? So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Now Lance going to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Working from the gun, Lance. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jamison Williams from 3 yards out. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Only 3 there on the screen at second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Well, this looks like a roughing call. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham, 58 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Lance. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Lance looks to throw again. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, it's Lance. Forced out to his left. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Lance. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. The kick by pass is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Play action. Now it's Lance. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Lance looking to throw it. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. This is McCaffrey on the give. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. From the 30 on 2nd down. Lance. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's McCaffrey. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The kick by Bass is good, and that will extend their lead even further. They picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Love, they go play action now. That ball caught by Slayton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. On 1st and 10, Love. Once again, he finds Slayton. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Love now to pass on first down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 27. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shift.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Michael Dana. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love caught left side. It's Beckham. And they're going to get this up to midfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing. Love. That's complete to Slayton. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Going back to Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to 13. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Throwing on first down is Lance. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And Lance now to throw. This will be caught at Samuel. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43. They'll run with McCaffrey, and he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. first down. Love to pass. And my goodness, another interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Love now. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Giants on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down.
He finds his man. It's Robinson.
And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Love looking to throw it. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
To the air again. Love rolling to his left. He gets this one to Johnson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. Jordan Love ready on first down here. He finds his target, Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Love. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Love being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Love to throw for it on 4th. Got a man, Slayton. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
From the gun, it's Lance.
A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th. Here's Johnny Hecker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. And checking that NFL scoreboard there in the fourth quarter down in Arizona. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Derrick Henry, a touchdown on the ground in that one. Play action this time with Love.
Crossing the field, Beckham makes a catch.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Love.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one's going to fall incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a 1st down.
Let's go. Black, 95.
Again, it's Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Love. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, Love. Catch made by Slayton.
And he is going to have the Giants' 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Now Love.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Love. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught by Robinson.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Love to the goal line, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw now, here's Love. Steps away to his left. That is caught at the 7.
And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. He's going to get it again. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. On play action, Love to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Marcus Jones picks it.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 20, 10, 5, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First down, going to the air with Love. And that's off the mark, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. They will throw again here with Jordan Love.
It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times is inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Niners,
they move to a sparkling 15-1 with 1 game still to go in the regular season.
that'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Today, from Nissan Stadium in
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Nashville. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a play fake. Carr. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they prove their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. He'll look to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Man open. It's Goodwin. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 18 carries, 62 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they've built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Got an open man, finds Gibson.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Open man here is Conklin.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now on 1st down.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Now Cook running right. Able to slither by.
Down at the 25.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 119 yards.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play. And I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one caught by Coates.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Brought in by Coates. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. It's caught. Beckham. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Powell on the catch. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Second and 6. He's got some room to operate. Touchdown, Browns. Marquise Goodwin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now Carr. He's got it to Gibson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards. Carr now on 1st down. Quick slant to Brown. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr locates Mooney on the out route. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Again, it's Carr. There's Mooney with another catch. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Here's Pierce. Is in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Just power football there. Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Browns drive about to get started.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Dalvin Cook, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This complete to Langford. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his target, Beckham.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he's brought down.
45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Chubb is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
And you see Dalvin Cook in the offense heading back out. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Carr's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Here's Carr to throw. That's complete to Mooney. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. From midfield, here's Carr. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
Carr. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's got room.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
2nd and 9 now. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it for this first half. So thanks to the late field goal.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
On the move to his left, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. On 1st down, Carr. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Carr going to throw. He's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Carr now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Browns drive about to get started. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And Chubb will try the middle here. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
2nd and 11.
Up the middle they go. Underwood. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On play action, now Carr. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And he comes back with one complete.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Here's Carr. This will be caught at about the 6. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Cook trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
They'll run for it with Pierce.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Dameon Pierce
with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are going to take the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Browns drive about to get started.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
They go up the middle with Chubb.
And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Now Carr. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on here to punt it away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He'll look to throw.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Buying time to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Over the middle to Beckham. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And Cook running on first down, but this defense up to the task there as they stop him before he can even get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 1 officially. On 2nd and 11 now. Carr swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. Here it's 3rd and 2. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Cook again. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Now Carr. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. To throw, it's Carr. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. To throw is Carr. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Now Cook running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Carr. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. Crossing route complete. Catch made by Cooks. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. And his kick is indeed good, and they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Browns drive about to get started. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Second and 6. Over the middle here to Coates. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Man open, it's Goodwin. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. They'll look to throw now on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. It's caught. Here's Langford. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Back to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. The kick by Bass is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Here's Carr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. 3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. Oh, but he can't get out of bounds. He'll have the first down, but he's brought down in play. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. That's complete. It's Cook. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Carr to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Titans who will control the football first here in overtime as we're back underway. Taken in at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And It's a touchdown, and in a crazy inning, a defensive score wins it. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
Oh, the trip home, so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So for Cleveland, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Indianapolis Colts and the Las Vegas Raiders. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap between the Indianapolis Colts and the Las Vegas Raiders. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
They'll run on first down. Landry, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his own.
Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he fires one incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, and it's third down and 2. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
After the incompletion, here now, third and 2. Here's Dalton.
This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's fourth down.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, first and 10. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And some room to roam now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Nelson. He finds his man. Complete. That's long.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers? But the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders 17. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Nelson. And he's got his man in stride. Complete.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Ingram again. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Andy Dalton. And he rifles one incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's the Raiders punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It's taken to the 26.
A very good punt, but a 16-yard return.
Let's go, let's go.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put him in command. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. To try here for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. And now it's down to a one-score game.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Back to throw. Nelson. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. They give to Ingram up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you coming up at halftime. Charles, you want a way to enhance your Saturday?
I do.
I know you do. I've got the thing just for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando to take us through the weekend in the NFL. Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Dalton now to pass. Throw left side complete. That's Richardson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Landry.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Dalton, 1st and 10.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost him.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
He's got a man, complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Nelson to throw on 2nd down. And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's 3rd down.
The offense schemed, going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play? A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Brought in by Coates.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half. just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Set to throw is Nelson from the gun on third down. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7.
And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Dalton sets up play action. He'll rifle this one deep right side. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Dalton. Flushed out right. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Dalton bootlegs out. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And another timeout taken by the Colts. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Dalton. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On now is the field goal team. Here's the Raiders. We'll try for 3. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will close the gap down to 14.
So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the third quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Nelson. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
After the penalty, it's Ingram. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? Forced out to his left. He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. On 1st down, Landry trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. So Dalton now. And it's intercepted. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. After the sack on 1st down, Dalton. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one goes for 36 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Throwing, Dalton. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Play action now. Dalton. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 38-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Here's Dalton. And he will find his man on the outside. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot. Not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his 1st catch. Big reason they're losing right now.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Another chance for Dalton. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Passing, it's Dalton. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Vasquez. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Big fourth down here. It's Dalton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The Colts send out their punter as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.